Hello friends. Today's lecture is on one of the most important concepts in biology, the cell. We will explore what cells are, how they were discovered, their types, and their importance in all living organisms. By the end of this section, you will have a solid understanding of the basic structural and fundamental unit of life. Introduction to cell. The cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. This means that every living organism, whether a tiny bacterium or a massive blue whale, is made up of cells. The first person to observe and name the cell was Robert Hooke in 1665. Using a homemade telescope, he looked at a thin slice of cork and saw what looked like small compartments. He called them cells. Later, Anton van Leeuwenhoek, who developed microscopes, was the first to observe living free cells like bacteria and protozoa. Discovery of cell division. One of the key discoveries in cell biology came from Rudolf Virchow. He proposed that all cells come from pre-existing cells. This helped us understand that cells don't appear out of nowhere. They multiply through division. This idea formed a core principle of modern cell theory. Size and shape of cells. Cells come in different shapes and size depending on their function. The largest cell known is the ostrich egg. The smallest cell is PPLO, pleuropneumonia-like organism, a kind of mycoplasma. In humans, longest cell is the nerve cell or neuron, which can extend over a meter. The average cell size ranges between 3 to 30 neutrons. Interestingly, nerve cells also have a longest lifespan in our body. They can last a lifetime. Types of cells. Cells are broadly categorized into two types, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Let us explain each type in more detail. Prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are primitive and simple in structure. They do not have a true nucleus. Their generic material floats freely in cytoplasm. They also lack membrane-bound organelles, but they do have ribosomes. An interesting feature is the mesosome, a folded structure of cell membrane believed to help with respiration. Additionally, prokaryotics sometimes contain plasmids, small circular DNA that can replicate independently. Examples include bacteria, blue-green algae, and mycoplasma. Note that mycoplasma is an exception because it does not even have a cell wall. Eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells are complex and found in all higher organisms. They have a well-defined nucleus enclosed by a nuclear membrane, and the DNA is organized into microsomes. They also contain membrane-bounded organelles like mitochondria, Golgi bodies, and endoplasmic reticulum. In terms of differences, plant cells have a cell wall, plastids, and a large central vacuole. Animal cells lack a cell wall, but have centriole, which are involved in cell division. Examples of eukaryotic cells include all plant and animal cells. Discovery of plant and animal cells. Let us now look at how plant and animal cells were discovered. M.J. Schleiden discovered plant cells in 1838. In the same year, Theodor Schwann discovered animal cells. Together, their work laid the foundation for the cell theory, which says that all living things are made up of cells. Origin of the term biology. The science of life, was coined by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Biology is traditionally divided into two main branches: botany, which deals with the study of plants; zoology, which deals with the study of animals. Let us summarize what we have learned. The cell is the smallest unit of life. It was first observed by Robert Hooke and later studied in detail by scientists like Leeuwenhoek and Virchow. Cells can be prokaryotic or eukaryotic, each with distinct features. Understanding cell structure and function is fundamental to understanding all living organisms. Okay, thank you.